Welcome to my studio. My name is Dr. Shakina, drshakina.ca if you're interested in looking at what I have to offer. I have a little studio here that's located at the Legacy Den at 441 Main Street in Penticton, British Columbia. And basically what I do is I do one-to-one sessions in this little studio using biofield tuning, acutonics, and alchemy crystal bowls. And then I also use gongs as well. So for example, I'll just play this particular bowl. It's an alchemy crystal bowl, so pure crystal quartz combined with peridot. And it's an F note, so it is for the heart. And then this one here is also pure quartz crystal, and it's an F note, but it's much larger, as you can see. And it's made of rhodochrosite and crystal, or quartz crystal. In the biofield or in the field around the body, I use tuning forks on the body in the acupuncture points and meridians. And then of course the crystal bowls work in the field as well, and they're very nourishing.
So tell me a little bit more, Dr. Shakina. What would be the purpose of a client attending for services? Why would they come to see you? What would be the point?
Well, there would be many reasons. I guess just foundational reason would be, just helping you energetically. So, sometimes we can, in our day, we can have a lot of things that we might face that are stressful. We might have a lot of thoughts going on in our mind. So one of the things that sound does is it clears it all away. It just really clears it all away and helps you settle. So also for people who struggle a little bit with meditation, for example, sound can really help you get into that state where it might be a little bit harder to do otherwise. And then acupuncture, so the acutonic system is the tuning fork system. The tuning forks are based on the musical notes of the planets. And then you use those tuning forks in combination with each other on acupuncture points and meridians. So basically, there's a bit of complexity to it, but you're basically working on, instead of needles, so it's basically like needleless acupuncture. So anything that you would go for acupuncture for, you could also use for sound. And then obviously for in the field. So sometimes we've had traumas in our life, for example, when we were young or any time in our life, and we might not have had the ability to deal with it. So sometimes how that's understood is that it sort of is an energy in the field that we can bring back into our body, sort of that life force, we can bring it back into the body using sound. So that really a lot of uses for sound if you're interested in trying it out.
And I'm thinking as well, maybe you could just speak about the pain body and the benefits of that.
I think that comes back to a little bit of sort of our mind, and so pain in relation to our mind and how our mind participates in that. And so anything that helps us clear our mind, clear our energy field, helps whatever that might be holding that pain there, it can help loosen that up and clear it up. So one of the things too, I mentioned about binaural beats, and everybody is familiar with that. So it's when there are two notes. In this particular case, it's like when there's two notes that are close together. So the two bowls that I can use for that here are a C note and a D note. So there's a little bit of a reverberation that you can hear there. And so that sort of gets in. I would say it's like when you're working with sound, it can work in general, but sometimes these notes that are close together can really help get in and sort of dislodge or move things that we might not be aware of, or there might be stuck, if you will. So if you've been working at something for a while and it's not shifting, some things like sound, the binaural beats and sound can really help. I hope that answered your question.
That's terrific, Dr. Shakina. And I personally have had an experience where my body feels absolutely amazing. I feel like I went to another planet. And I can't say enough about the gift that you are to our beautiful Penticton, BC, a gift to our community. And we are so grateful to have you on board and sharing your beautiful gift with humanity. Get ready, people. Get ready. You're in for a treat.